Clayless is a water sorcerer who uses its water to treat infected dragons. Clayless's main offensive attack is a wash, which deals high damage to all towers in a large area and stuns them until they are hit by another attack. Using this attack multiple times allows Clayless to disable most of an island. For defense, Clayless can cast Cleansing Waters, which grants her an invulnerable shield for a short period of time. After the duration ends, the shield will mark nearby towers, which grant health to any dragon that destroys them, be it Clayless or her allies. To fuel her spells, Clayless harnesses her Enduring Spirit. When cast, Clayless will take some damage in exchange for rage. By calmly and strategically approaching an attack, even Clayless is able to turn the tide in the battle with the void. Fergax was once a splendid emerald-tiered dragon, like those that many dragon lords have bred and cared for. Its egg was stolen by infestors and tainted, mutating it into a horrible dragon that wields the power of the void. This loss resulted in Fergax's passive, Unending Pain, which grants it increased ammo regeneration speed, but also causes it to continue to fight for a short period after it has been reduced to 0 hit points. Grim Screech is a powerful setup spell that briefly stuns all towers in range and causes them to permanently take increased damage. Grim Screech has a short cooldown, so it is wise to unleash it as often as possible to soften enemy resistances. Fergax can spread the influence of the void by casting Pestilence on structures. Pestilence causes high damage to all buildings in a small area, almost certainly destroying everything it touches. After using Pestilence, the spell switches to Reconstruct, which harnesses Fergax's foul powers to heal itself before switching back to Pestilence. To cloak and avoid all enemy attacks, Fergax relies on Deathly Silence. While cloaked, Fergax is still able to launch breath attacks, but cannot use any of its spells without revealing itself. Ideally, Fergax will screech, fire attacks from inside the Deathly Silence, and then Grim Screech again to greatly impair enemy defenses and make short work of bases. Harness the power of the void with Fergax in the Corruption season. Imperatus is a dark sorcerer that battles with a legion of corrupt servants. Upon entering the battle, Imperatus will automatically summon a corrupt servant in front of it. The servant will absorb a portion of the damage dealt to Imperatus and also continuously attack nearby towers. Imperatus wields 2 powerful offensive spells, Dark Lightning and Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball fires a powerful projectile that deals massive damage to a single target, almost certainly destroying it. Shadow Ball has a short cooldown time, so it can be used to remove multiple enemy structures in a quick fashion. When casting Dark Lightning, Imperatus will fire a beam of lightning at the targeted tower that bounces to 1 additional nearby tower. The targeted tower takes heavy damage, but the tower struck by the bounced effect is hit with 4 times the amount, ensuring its destruction. For survival, Imperatus relies on Void Corruption, a 2-part spell that cycles between an invincible shield on the first use and a dodge on second use. Dragon Lords should be thoughtful when using this spell to ensure they have the right kind of protection to handle the enemy defenses. Take hold of the void and fly with your legion of corrupted servants with Imperatus. Valinor is a warrior dragon gifted with natural resistance to the influence of the void. Thanks to his innate power, he has discovered his passive Great Purpose, which restores a portion of his health periodically during a battle. To get the most from this effect, look for opportunities to disable enemy structures without destroying them. Then, allow as much health to restore through Great Purpose as you can before moving on. Valinor takes a unique approach to combat. It does not wish to destroy, but instead to cleanse the evil from its allies and fight back the void. Using Quell, Valinor can disable a tower permanently until it takes damage. Use Quell to turn off ice flaks and disable shield towers so that you can more easily use Expunge Evil. When Valinor casts Expunge Evil, its breath attack is vastly enhanced, and it temporarily freezes any towers it hits while it purifies them. Intelligent use of Quell with Expunge Evil can allow Valinor to disable entire islands and pick them apart. For defense, Valinor relies on his protective scales to greatly reduce the damage all towers deal to him for a short duration. While protective scales is active, Valinor will gain rage if it is hit with a mage tower supershot and gain resistance to the pull effect of the cosmic Ori tower. Fly Valinor in the corruption season and take to the front lines against the void.